When I was in the trenches on my stomach, I doom scroll Instagram looking for reels about weight loss to motivate me. To remind me that what could be is what it will be. Even when the scale goes down, your eyes are so used to perceiving imperfection that you keep telling yourself change isn't coming. You always say to yourself it can never happen to you. Because of this, because of that, my body can never change. The body can never look normal. Then my feet started going down the pipeline of soft maxing, looks maxing, and twinks maxing. Average guy goes to Asia, becomes an idol type shit. I'm iffy on the makeup stuff, not because I think it's gay or some gay shit like that. I mean, this year I'm planning to go to a convention and cosplay as either a maid or a Chainsaw Man character like Gooby or Little D. So I mean, I better get a heads up and learn a thing or two about makeup. But the rest of it, I mean, I've said my fair share of words on looks maxing and Zoomers internet propaganda, so I don't want to toot my own horn for predicting the obvious, but I mean, I did hit the nail on the consequences of it. The only thing I will say is I hate how most of the time these beautiful guys got surgery, but they act like they didn't. They are grifters who feed into people's insecurities and sell disingenuous dreams. The more I watch these reels of men flaunting their beauty, pouting at me, it makes me awfully sad how far past normalcy times are. In the comments, normal looking people writing about themselves with defeating contemplation. I'm exhausted from the obsession with physical appearances. All I wish is that I was born without a face. My family has always judged the way I look. My mother, bless her heart, has always something to say about the way I look. Whether it's the clothes I wear, the length of my hair, or my haircut. From elementary up until secondary school, she had the final say on my appearance always. All I ever wanted just was to have long hair, but I had to sport the classic Asian haircut. It's funny how parents have a child but don't let that child be its own person. What sucks is when she finally acquiesced and let me have longer hair. And mind you, it wasn't long, it was just longer. My dad's genes kicked in and made my hair super curly, so I had like a quasi-afro. I hated it, but I didn't want my mother to say, I told you so I gave that stupid fucking helmet. She's more accepting of the way I look now. I mean, she's a lot nicer. I think she was like, damn, I was kinda mean. By the way, I'm not a special little fartist, a true outsider that no one understands, sporting undecipherable drip. Like, I dress normal, you've seen the way I dress, you've seen the way I look. I'm like any other guy. To us it's normal, but to them I guess it's different. But yeah, she's more accepting of the way I look. She is sweet. She even helped me bleach my hair last time, but I think it's because she doesn't have a choice. Like, I'm an adult. What is she gonna do? Rip out my earrings and dress me like a Mormon in my sleep? My father, bless his heart, has always made fun of my hair and said pretty mean comments about my weight. The same with my big sister, who always throws a joke at my appearance, and I have to take it because if I don't, I get told I'm a little princess. But if I make a little comment, of course, that's mean. I make it sound like I'm being bullied by my family on a day-to-day basis. But the truth is, like, I mean, you know, it's not that often. Could be also because I don't like hanging with them as much anymore. However, as an insecure person who has struggled with body image problems all their life, which they're very well aware of, even if not often, I don't know why they choose to leave bruises. It's like, bro, I wake up, go to the kitchen, because that's where my mom is, because of women moment, and I want to tell her good morning, and she tells me, you have birdness on your head, when can I cut your hair? It's fine if someone on the internet dog piles on me and says I look like shit, fat, ugly. It could be pretty funny. When it's from your parents, it's like, well, you know. Canadian winter is harsh on my ever-longing eyes. Where do the flowers go? I wish I could follow. A fancy way of saying, snow sucks, and it's gloomy, and it makes me sad. So it's pretty hard to lose weight this time of season. I cannot wait to finally lose these last 20 kilograms. I have like some cool shirts I've been wanting to wear. I bought this Nana shirt. It fits tight, but I want it to fit baggy. I also have some pretty cool pants, but my fucking waist needs to be snatched, so I have to wait. I've been chopped all my life, so I don't really care about beauty. I just want to see my real face and the body that's been hidden behind years of neglect. I want to go to a store without the looming shame that is asking the clerks if they have it in a bigger size, even though the shirt is already in a bigger size. I want to go to the beach. I want to feel okay. I want to take pictures. I'm starting to get the idea of capturing moments of my life, especially since now they are worth remembering. Like, I could see what I looked like at a certain point in time, how much I changed, what color my hair was at the time. It's pretty cool. But wouldn't I slowly turn into those I criticized? And I shouldn't feel this way, it's just a face. I want to be able to look at a mirror, but I do have contempt. Maybe I love to see the mirror more and more, because I'm a hypocrite who thinks he's better than others, but hides behind level-headedness and rationality because inside, I'm afraid I'm just as vain as anyone else. The only reason why I'm able to feel this way is because of circumstances. If life had colored me with different intentions, I would never cry the same tears twice. It's naive to think you can betray your principles or values. People are animals that act docile, but give them the opportunity to pounce and they will bite. There's nothing about my being that is pure or virtuous. So if I was pretty, would I be just like them? Well, we will never know, but it's very arrogant and ignorant to say no. I had such a blast making the I care and I don't and I'm done video. I like yapping because it helps me make videos with more developed ideas, and I like to have conversations even if they are one-sided as I talk to an empty room. I've never been one for the art of the tongue. I really wish I could speak the way I write, maybe in due time. And as you can clearly hear, I am much more eloquent when not wearing an Amazon package on my face. To make it clear, my gripe is narcissism. At the end of the day, a face is just a face. How we treat it is another. What I look like is the least interesting thing about me. Posting my face online would make me feel like the attention whore monster. My video site is all I need. I adore Bocchi the Rock. It's probably the best depiction of social anxiety, shyness, overthinking, and low self-esteem ever. I'm Bocchi. But yeah, I have no qualms with normal pretty people. Matter of fact, I sincerely empathize with them. I've always hated how society treats pretty people. I mean, that's me in a nutshell. I just hate how I just don't like society, the way they treat people, the way they treat... That's me. Being known for your beauty must be nice, but if that's all what people see, what are you left with? I believe it creates a vicious cycle where attractive people fixate on their looks, since that's the only thing people like about them, apparently, right? But it leaves them in feeling like they're only something pretty to look at, like a doll, just a thing. Finding love must be really hard too. I'm sure they always think, are they accosting me for my looks? And they don't care about me, right? Like I'm just viewed as an object of desire. I mean, that's really sad. People think just because they're pretty, they must be stupid or shallow. And don't even think of complaining about anything because you're pretty. And pretty people don't have problems, bro. I like to put myself into other people's shoes. So potential airball coming, but I feel like constantly telling attractive people that they have life on easy mode must not make them feel super good when they have real issues, real problems. Because life should be easy for them, right? So they develop low self-esteem issues and they feel stupid and shit. Then again, I wouldn't know. Like, I'm just theorizing. It's a good theory. If there's anyone pretty in the comments, please let me know. I'm pretty sure I'm saying something that's just facts. Low-key, low-genuinely, heck, I'll even say it. Low-genuinely even. Pretty people have it rough and we should treat them kinder. Low-genuinely. People want to be seen. Connecting with others is easier when you have a face. You felt like you looked good that day, so you took a picture to remember it. Your face is you. There's a difference between liking the way you look and being in love with yourself. There are many reasons as to why people post their face online, and it's fine. They're not being impure, they're not whatever other criticism I said. I'm just dumb. I think most of the time, I only make sense to me because I have a hard time expressing myself properly. I don't talk to many people, I can only talk to myself. In my head, there are millions of ideas bouncing every second, so I can only grasp a couple as I try to not get distracted by the next shiny thing. I've never liked treating people like idiots who can't think for themselves. People are smart, so I like to think it's an advantage since when I speak it makes you think. Most of the time I'm sure it's like, what are you on about? But I guess it's better than nothing. When you're criticizing others and can't make clear points, well, I mean, that's another story, I guess. Personally, I feel it's better to make people feel than to make them understand. Did that make sense? Again, I don't know, but to me it does. And throughout this video, I was all over the place, but it made sense to me. And I think I'd like to keep it that way from now on. If I were to condense everything into a couple of words, I guess it would be, what's it like being pretty?